Good evening from Tel Aviv. I'm on the way home, and I wanted to see the way home to my home in Tel Aviv. I live in Tel Aviv, although my heart belongs to Jerusalem. And there are so many things to see here. Let's start a tour. Hey, hey! All right. Courtyard is right to your right. I'm in the center of Tel Aviv, and to the left you can see a beautiful Tel Aviv with all the skyscrapers, which are totally new, and army camp. And because it's an army camp, and I think the Minister of Security or whatever, one of the minister, his office is here, and my house is very close to here, then I'm a target for the terrorists from Gaza. Then when they are shooting Tel Aviv, it's usually through my house. Thanks God, nothing happened. This is the art square of Tel Aviv, the Philharmonic, the Opera House, one of the best modern art museum, one of the best, I think in the world, not only in Israel, is here as well. One of the theaters is here too. And that square became to be very famous because of October 7. In October 7, the terrorists of Gaza, Hamas, Jihad, and with a huge support of the people of Gaza, entered Israel and killed 1,300 people. Most of them are civilian. But it's more than that. They raped the women and killed them. They actually bake, listen carefully, little children, infant, in the oven. And how do we know it? Because they took videos of it. And when we found them, we saw it. And even more things like that. And then it became to be the kidnap square of the families. And you can see here the clock that say that it's 87 days, 9 hours, 50 minutes, 37, 39, 40 seconds from that moment. Now that moment in Israel is something that we will never forget. For us, it's exactly as the genocide of Shoah, of the Germans, of the Nazis. For us, this is a symbol of a hate for Jews. I believe that everyone who actually mentioned, mention everything about free Palestine, most of them, if they are not Muslims, they are anti-Semitic people. It's a Jewish hate. I have no other way to see it. Yellow brick road. And there's always performance here, because we, the Israelis, will never leave those families alone. Today, right now, you can hear one of the Israeli calls with an amazing song. Dreams of yesterday. You can see a lot of the t-shirts here that say, please bring those people now. The big red word is now. I took videos of it, but it's every time that I'm here, it's different and it's stronger. We do have another 133 people who've been kidnapped. They're still there. One of them is 3 months ago. He was 9 months old. Then he's going to celebrate his first year as a child there. Why they choose that place? Because it's close to the minister and because there's a parking lot beneath that square, and they can hide from the missiles from the rockets of the terrorists from Gaza. That word is now. Achshav. You can look at your faces here. It's like you've been kidnapped. I don't know if you can see me. Hey. And they open here a synagogue. A lot of the families are sleeping here in those tents. And they're doing everything to release their children. You must understand. Let me answer for the ignorant people who actually send me messages like, imperialist, you occupy Palestine. Palestine never exists as an Arab country. Palestine was Israel. Israel is here for the last, let's say, 3,000 years. If you are Christian, you know, Jesus was a Jew 2,000 years ago, but Abraham was a Jew as well. If you are Muslims, the people of Israel were mentioned by Muhammad. The first Qibla was to Jerusalem, the capital of Israel. And the first fasting day was Yom Kippur. Now it's not a must. Now the Muslims got a different, the Ramadan, but the Jews were here. At the 6th century, or 7th century, sorry, it was occupied by the Muslims. And from that time, the Muslims are here, but they never called Palestinians. Or if they been called, if they thought that they are from the Palestinian people, which they are not. My mother was a Palestinian woman. She was sadly, she's not with us anymore, a Jewish Palestinian woman. Palestine is a name that Israel got as a punishment at the 2nd century AD, 135 AD. Like, I don't know, 400 or 500 years before the Muslims actually arrived, before Muhammad time. That was given to Israel by Adrian. We actually been against the Romans, and the result was the destruction of Israel. His ginger brother, together with his mother and father. Now the father been told that his family died, and the terrorists from Gaza actually told us there that they told the father. You can understand what's happened to the father in his prison. I don't know where he's actually staying. 133, if I remember correctly the number, are still held without food, without medicine, without any treatment. Guys, I will never accept it. The Red Cross doing nothing to visit the people who've been kidnapped. That for me, the Red Cross and even the United Nations is useless, really useless, especially when the United Nations said that we are not, that they didn't accept the idea that the terrorists raped the women and killed them, although they saw the evidence from us. It took them 2.5 years, 2.5 months to declare that it's happening. This is hate for Jews. There's no other way to see it. There's no other way to see it. You can write me comments, as many comments as you want. But free Palestine, it's to free Israel from the terrorists, to free the Arabs from their terrorists in Gaza. I have no other way to see it. I'm not going to do that in a nice way. And the world must wake up. Because you're next. Christians, the aim of the Muslims, fanatic groups, is to turn Europe and America into a Muslim state with the Muslim rules, with the Sharia. You're next. Until October 7, and the people that I was guided knew it, I was, oh, what an amazing song. I was just like you. I believed that Gaza people can be nice, innocent. Not anymore. Wake up, America. Wake up, Europe. You are surrounded with so many groups that one day will change your life like you changed the life here in Israel. And now you can understand why I don't mind about the future of Gaza. Now you can understand why I'm so sad for anyone who's been hurt, but I don't care. It's so sad to say it, but I woke up, and this is so sad. Then free Israel. Free the people who've been kidnapped, and can see all those chairs that waiting for them. I like the atmosphere because this is Israel. We are so united against the Gaza people. And I'm trying not to actually use the word Palestinians, because I have so many Palestinians, French, Jewish, Muslims, and Christians. I'm still trying to divide Gaza from the West Bank. For me, it's like two different people. But I don't know what the future will be. Those people are still in Gaza. And just to show you, bring them back home now.
Now.
And this is the word. Remember I said, remember the red letter? Oh, now it's in English. Now. Achshav. And you can see here. Yeah, can I have one?
Sure.
And let me show you. Let's see the English one. Let me show it to them. Ah, thank you. Remember October 7? Bring them home. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I bought about that. It's on me from the first day. My heart is kidnapped in Gaza. That's actually. And remember the T-shirt? Now, Achshav. You can actually buy them while we are buying the t-shirts. We are supporting those families. All the money goes to the families. I think now you can understand what's happening here. Because it's not a regular war. We had so many problems with the Palestinians, but every time we believed that they can act like human beings. My guys, my friends, the terrorists, any terrorists, are not human beings. The hostage and missing square. It is sad, isn't it? It is sad. It is really sad. Well, I know that that video is not an easy to watch, but if you watched it, and this is already 16 minutes, I will be happy to hear to hear what you're thinking about it. Three 100 people actually, I think 2,000 people went to dance. 300 of them been killed that day. And it said we went to dance when we are going to be back home. And you can see that it affected every person in Israel. Everyone knows someone who's been kidnapped or died. We are now in our second independence war. And I hope that Israel won't stop before Hamas will surrender, before we will bring them back home. Thank you very much for being with me in this horrible and difficult video. I hope that you won't hate me after watching it, but I'm going to publish it because I decided not to hide anything from you. I think you know it. Then thank you for being with me. Bye bye.